92.7, 96.9 WRRV.
What if we you got breakfast on the brain?
You
got your crepe maker. You should fry some of your crepes.
You do not fry crepes.
You could. Why couldn't you? You were talking about these Nutella crepes.
Yeah.
You make a Nutella crepe and you fry it. You're going to tell me no one's going to eat it. All right. Have you been watching Roseanne? We talked about this, I think, early last week about, and you and I at the time hadn't watched it, but now you and I have caught up a little bit.
There's 2 episodes, and they played them back to back. So you thought Roseanne was on for an hour, but I got very confused. So I was like, what? Yeah, I watched it.
What do you think?
Nothing has changed. Nothing.
I disagree. Something has changed. Something to me is weird, and it's not like the old show. And actually, you brought attention to it way early on. But maybe you forgot because it's kind of subtle.
It's subtle, and I don't want to ruin it and put my.
I still don't think it's a bad show.
In.
I don't think it's a bad show as far as like these nostalgic reboots go.
And it's already been picked up for another season.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I don't think they plan on going very long. But
no.
John Goodman, he is just not the same. He can't. I think they should have left him off.
This is the point. I'm not saying I do appreciate him being on there. I just say that I see now John Goodman as this, really good actor, and I see him almost, I don't want to say dialing it in, but I just see him not, I can't believe him to be Dan anymore, Dan Connor.
I think they could have kept him off. I don't think he adds a whole lot to the show.
I like seeing him there. I do think he adds that comedic voice to it. I look at him and it's like he's not there in the eyes.
I don't think he wants to be there.
He's not there, but look at his eyes and he's not there in his eyes.
Well, he can't play. It's very hard for me to picture him in that dumb dad role, the bumbling big dad who was going to take, like he's just, seems like he's gone soft. I've seen him as so many different characters now. And I know he's such a good actor. And Dan, I don't know. I think they could have just, I think they had already killed him off. They could have just left him off. Couldn't come back as a ghost.
I don't know.
Once in a while.
I don't think, as funny as that might have been, that they could have done it without him. There was no, seriously, because there would have been a sadness to the show that they don't have now. Well, there's potential.
They brought him back in a dream. It was like a dream sequence. That's like the lowest form of any kind of TV writing you can do. Like, it was all a dream.
Well, I just think the same thing with Will and Grace. The first episode of the rebooted show changed a bunch of things, and Fuller House too. They went through and they basically caught you up to today's reality within 10 minutes, and they even made campy jokes to the camera as to why Michelle wasn't there, or Will and Grace ended completely differently.
You break all the rules. Full House, for example, you could be how the mom died, like it never showed the mom. You could bring the mom in the new season, like, it was all a dream. She was alive the whole time.
I don't think you could have gone that many years without the mom to make it work.
Okay, now there are rules.
Yeah, there's too many. There's, you know what I mean?
All right. Who caught the reboot of Roseanne? Do you kind of agree with this? Do you think maybe John Goodman doesn't really fit? He's the only piece to the puzzle who I think just is. I disagree.
That blank look.
I think he's phoning it in. I think he's. Good for him. He's collecting a paycheck. He doesn't care. He'd care less about something he did in the 80s and 90s. But, it's a good show. But I don't think he fits. What do you guys think of it? 845-451-WRRV. Let us know.